Good morning. I feel it's about time that we got out the true reason why Nintendo 64 is much better than PlayStation 2 and really any PlayStation or Xbox or anything that has a disc. Let me show you the difference. This is my favorite PlayStation 2 game, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. No doubt, always been my favorite since it came out. See, the difference is that disc right there. This is actually the fourth disc, the same game that I've bought since it came out. Because what happens is, after about 6 months, they stop working. They end up getting scratched up. Even if you take good care of them and keep them in the case, just by playing them, they will end up getting scratched up. And within about 6 months, sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit shorter, your video game ends up getting scratched up. And I've even had games where I got about halfway through completing them, and then that's it. The game just stops, can't play it anymore. This is my first ever Nintendo 64 game. It was WCW NWO Revenge. I've had this game since 1998, and guess what? It still works. Still sticking to Nintendo, still plays. Sure, the graphics on it are not as great as PlayStation. However, which would you rather? Something that is going to work, or something that's going to have great graphics? Because, quite honestly, graphics don't do much for you when the game won't load. So, for those of you who are wondering why every video that I have just about of video games will be from Nintendo 64, that's why. And obviously, this is the greatest game ever. Still, once again, Nintendo 64. I've had this game for years. Actually, this is my second copy of it, but only because I sold the first one. And the first one that I'd had for 12 years, actually. So it actually lasted a long time, and it's still out there somewhere, and I'm sure it's still working out there somewhere. You see, that's just the huge difference in PlayStation and Nintendo 64.